Hey everybody, Beyondrew TV here. Welcome back to the channel and welcome back to the Planet Zoo scenario campaign mode thing, tutorial thing. It's been a really fun time. I had a lot of fun in the first episode there playing through. Actually learned a few things there, and I'm excited to go through this one here, this new second part here, because I think I can learn a lot as well about the management side of the game here, and hopefully y'all can too, if you don't have the beta, or if you do even, and you are maybe getting a little bit confused about the management side. Hopefully we can go through this episode, as the silver requirement here looks like it's all about the keepers and keeping them happy and all that fun stuff. So yeah, without further ado, let's go ahead and replay the dialogue from yesterday, just to kind of catch us up there on what's happening.
Did a speed camera joke. Every time we get an ostrich. So, now we've made the ostriches' lives a bit better, let's do the same for the keepers, shall we? To make it easier for the keepers to feed the ostriches and hippos, we should build a new keeper hut. Keeper huts are where the keepers prepare the food for animals, so they should be placed near to the habitats to make sure the keepers don't waste their time walking when they should be looking after the animals.
Okay, so yeah, we got to place a keeper hut. Now we have three. Okay, we'll click on that to get that out of the way. So we have three different ones to pick from here, but they are all the same. These are all keeper huts. Just this one is your.
Rotate the keeper hut to get it to connect up to the path.
So to rotate, if you don't know, it is Z. I'm holding Z right now, and then I can kind of move my mouse and it freely rotates. You can also just click Z, and it will rotate there, and you'll see the path kind of automatically lines itself up when you have the door placed close enough to a path. Now sometimes it won't. Now if you're like this far away, let's say it's blue and you know you can actually build it there, the path won't connect up because it's too far away. So we can put that there. But for this one, that's what I was going to say. For this sake of this, I'm going to cheat a little bit.
But the larger keeper hut can allow multiple keepers to prepare food at the same time. Oh, but bear in mind that keeper huts and other staff facilities shouldn't be placed near to areas where there are lots of guests. Guests don't like seeing facility buildings, and it can affect their happiness negatively. In case that wasn't clear. Something that all facilities, shops, and a whole host of other objects need is power, and that obviously includes your newly built keeper hut. So let's place a transformer next to it, shall we?
I just wanted to note that the time is, I believe it's correct, right? It's 6:34 a.m. The game's paused right now, so it's not moving. Yeah, the time is correct on the clock there too. But I love this. What I was going to say is that when you notice in the facilities area, when we were looking at the keeper huts, when they were here, they blocked them way now. There were some that were pre-built that had some, brick, and one of them had the metal on it there, like all built up and look nice. You can put those there, and I was going to put that there because I didn't want to gussy it up, but it doesn't really matter for franchise mode. But you can build those ones, and they're still keeper huts. They're just kind of gussied up a little bit more. So now we need to build power. So let's go here. We have a transformer.
Now, the reason everything has gone blue is because you're using the power heat map. This map allows you to see what is and what isn't powered in your zoo. So once you've placed your transformer, you can click in the bottom left to turn the heat map off.
There we go. So we got to place a transformer here. Now these can connect to the path as well. So be sure they do, because they break down.
Work. Now the keepers can start using the hut to prepare food. And thanks to where you've put it, they won't need to walk very far to deliver it to the ostriches and hippos. Let's get on to your next objective then. Bengal Tigers. We want to adopt some, but I'm afraid there's nothing ready for them yet. Head on over to the plot of land I've marked out. It's not too far away.
We will in just 1 second. Oh, he's not going to do it. Okay, I wanted to see if they were actually going to bring food and stuff to him. What are you doing? You're going to a habitat? Going to the hippos. He's going to clean up the hippo poop? I want to see if he's going to clean up the hippo poop, and then we'll move on. Please clean up the hippo poop. Please. Oh, he's going to do it. Yes. Everything is great in the world because we are seeing the keeper vacuuming up hippo poop. Fantastic. Thank you. All right. Look at the highlighted area. Can do, Pikachu. There we are.
Righty, your next job is to build a habitat. From scratch. And wood and concrete, I expect. So go ahead and build it. And don't forget the habitat gate. It's always best to place the habitat gate close to the keeper hut. As it happens, there's one quite near to the trade centre.
Word? Oh, like right here?
Oh, and make sure the guests will be able to see the tigers.
Oh yeah, this is like the entire staff area back here. Where's the keeper hut though? I didn't see it. Anyways. Alright, so let's start it right there. We'll extend it all the way down this way. I'm gonna turn off angle snap because it was kind of bugging out for a minute. Let's see, I can make it a little bit longer. So let's make it just a bit longer to try and reach that corner. Ooh, that's so close. The toggle is a bit touchy. Having little arrow keys right here would be better. There we go. I can get the 10. I think because the little slider, the toggle, the slider here is a little bit, like I just said, it's a little bit twitchy. Obstructed. You think so? What do you think it's obstructed by? Don't do me like this. Panel too long. Too long, fellow leads. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Got it. Sometimes you gotta, you know, finagle with it. And it'll get it. Alright, so let's bring it up here. See how close we can get to that. Oh, look at that. It's like spot on. Spot on. So for those of you that have played Planet Coaster, what do you think about the soundtrack so far? Do you like the soundtrack in this game better, or do you like Planet Coaster soundtrack better? So far, I'm a bit of a homer. I think I like the Planet Coaster soundtrack better. They both are great, but I don't know. The Planet Coaster soundtrack is just a little bit, you know, it's got a special place in my heart. All right, so now we need to. Did I complete it? So I need to edit the barrier and make some of it glass, right? So let's make it glass through here. There we go. It's a big open area for guests to see in. So we'll do it there, and we'll do it over here. Glass. There we go. And then one more over here. Glass. So they can kind of, because remember the animals kind of need areas to relax and hide, and we'll have an area for them to, like a shelter, but you know they kind of still need areas where we'll maybe put like bushes and trees over here in the corners, and then they'll have little areas to kind of go where they can't be seen all the time. So cool, there we go. What else does she want me to do? Add a habitat gate. Oh yeah, we have to do. Oh yeah, that. So let's add that. I'm gonna assume that the keeper hut is somewhere over here, and I just like looked over it. Maybe that's the keeper hut. I think maybe. I don't know, but I'm assuming it's over here, right? So we're gonna put the keeper gate hut thing. Oh, I added glass to a. I just realized that this is a staff area. Let me redo that. I just realized that. That's what the edit barrier. All right, so these glass ones are actually gonna turn back to. Concrete, because there's really no reason why the staff area should have, you know, glass in it. They just need to enter and exit. So we'll do that one right there.
Now, Bernie takes safety very seriously at his zoos, so we should probably make sure those tigers can't jump out of their habitat, don't you think? The way we'll do it is by changing the height of the habitat's barrier. Okay then. You should start by double-clicking the habitat barrier, which will take you into barrier editing mode. Great. Now highlight the entire perimeter of the habitat. You can do that by clicking and dragging the barrier selection tool. Now you've got all of the perimeter selected, you can increase the height of it by clicking and dragging the barrier height tool upwards. You'll want to make sure it reaches a minimum height of 4 meters.
4? Minimum height of 4 meters? Dang.
Okay, that's the habitat boundary complete, the habitat gate in place, and most importantly, the tigers won't be able to jump out of it anymore.
This is
I think it's time we adopted those tigers.
Oh, did it? There you go. Oh, that's a pretty good view in, though, right? You can still see them pretty well. Or animal trading. Bengal Tiger. Oh, they're expensive. Well, they're really good, though. If you look at all the genes and stuff like this. Send to zoo. Send to zoo.
Whilst our trusty caretakers collect and deliver the tigers, let's take a look at preparing the habitat for their arrival. We'll start with the basics. Add a suitable feeding station for them.
It's a little itty-bitty train. What? What'd she say? Okay. Food tray large. Alright. We're going to put that... we're going to put it right in the middle here so you can see it both
instead
areas.
of adding a water bowl, let's try something different.
Yes.
Some animals need a pool in their habitat so they can go for a swim, but they can also use it to drink from. All you have to do is make sure the banks of the pool have a gentle slope so they can easily get a nice, refreshing drink. There's already a pool excavated, but you still need to fill it with water. You should do that by going into terrain and selecting the water tool.
Nancy, hold on. I have to look at our new kitties. Look at the kitty. Oh, that's a good kitty. What's its name? Adaya?
Yes, that'll do nicely. Of course, just like the warthogs and ostriches, these tigers will also need some enrichment. Why don't you add some suitable toy and food enrichment items into their habitat?
Frozen blood pumpkin? Ooh. And then this is a rubbing pad. Ooh. Put it right there.
Okay, it's really starting to take shape. Now, the tigers will need a shelter in their habitat so they can hide from the guests, or more likely the bad weather. Although given that we're in England, you might want to think of that just as normal weather. Go on, add a shelter to their habitat. You can either build one from various suitable bits and bobs, or if you like, just pop down the blueprint that I've already built for you.
Okay. Alright, so we need to build a shelter. So let's see what they have provided to us here. So they gave us this one. Let's see. It's so big, but I guess it does need to be that big. I feel like that's like double the size that it needs to be for them. But for the sake of... Oops. My puppy got in 1 minute. Okay, back. My real animal escaped its its area and found its way in, but my wife came in and got it real quick. So, anyways, yeah, let's place a shelter here for our lions. I think over here is gonna be perfect. If we place it like this, yeah, we'll just go like that. I'm going to push X there, and I push X so we can get our advanced move tool, or the 3D gizmo, whatever y'all want to call it. And yeah, that gets you more control over it. And you can do a lot of control with this, so you can go fully, you know, like that. And some items it can even bring up another axis to rotate it, you know, up and down and stuff like that as well. So let's go and do that. And on second thought, we're going to... edit this barrier a little bit more and actually add more glass. Or I can't. Okay. I don't like how they take it away. Like, let me... Okay, whatever. It's just the it's just the tutorial, so... but yeah, that looks pretty good there. So there we go.
Oh, poor Dabs. I'm sure it can't have escaped your attention that the tigers look a bit miffed. That's because they aren't too keen on the type of terrain in their habitat. Select a tiger and bring up its information panel.
So we need some more grass, some more soil.
Click on the terrain tab. That way you can view the terrain information and see how they feel about the different types of terrain. That'll tell you what the tigers need more of or less of in this habitat.
Oh, there's too much.
Okay,
I understand.
open the
Just need more
terrain
soil.
editing tool, select painting, and give them some more soil. Yes, that should help with the habitat part of their welfare.
Some of these more short grass.
Right then. All animals need
There we
plants
go.
and trees from their own biome or continent. You know, deserts, savannas, Eurasia, Europe, that sort of thing. It looks like these tigers need a few more plants in their habitat. To get a perfect fit, use plants from the rainforest and temperate biomes that are native to Asia. Although if you have to, you can get away with using just one or the other. The tigers will also want a certain amount of their habitat to be covered by those plants. To find out which plants to use and how many, select a tiger and go to the Environment tab.
Okay.
Now,
So
as you can see, some of the plants currently in the habitat aren't quite right for the tiger, like the wattle bushes. You can remove them if you want. You
I
can
would
find all of the
love
plants
to.
you need in the nature section, and you can use the filters to only show the types of plants you want to see. In this case, that's plants from the rainforest or temperate biomes.
okay. So yeah, again, we have the ones we want. We want to get rid of this hookthorn acacia. Don't need that. Don't need that. There we go. But good. Okay, so these two are okay because they're from Asia and North America. So let's go and put down these. So we have the banana plant. We can actually turn off the align to surface. The align to surface was the reason why when it was on, it would do like it said. So any surface that's on, it'll align to it. But if you have it off, you'll see it just kind of jumps over it. But we can make it stay exactly where it is by holding shift there real quick, kind of going up and down. And now see it kind of passes right through it. So again, if it's going up and over like this, just hold shift and go up and down like that, and it'll kind of make it so it passes through. So we put that there. So that helps a little bit. Looks like maybe these will help out a little bit more. Yep, all these help just a little bit. You push Z to kind of rotate them around and stuff. Make them look a little bit, just a little different, varied. Hold shift, kind of make them go up and down, you know. You need a lot, it's not really going up at all. %. Oh gosh, we're almost there. Plant type and coverage is severely inappropriate. Oh my gosh, severely. That's not good. Need a lot of plants. Holy heckaroonies. Am I doing all the right ones? So tropical, temperate, grassland. Oh, so I can do a lot more. Oh, I'm dumb. Temperate and grassland. There we go. Okay, there. I have a lot more options now. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, man, why there's like nothing to pick from? That'd be kind of cool. Oh, there we go. That now they're like, oh heck yeah, that's my jam. That is their heckin' jam right there. The how do you say that tree's name? The Baobab. Got it. Nailed it. Done. I'm gonna put a few of these over here, kind of hide it a little bit. Two different variations of it. Oh, and we nailed it. Coverage is perfect. I would like to add another tree though. One that's not the Baobab or a palm, but it's alright. Put a bunch of these. What is this? Another one, just another version of that? Yeah. Okay, I think that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Or wait, does it want me to get it to like 100%? Is that why she's not talking? Increase plant welfare to 90%. Oh yeah, so she definitely wants me to get it all the way, all the way, all the way. But to add like another one of these, would that do it? Would that make her? Would that satisfy Nancy? Yes, it will. All right, Nancy, there you go. As long as Nancy's happy, I'm happy.
Fences make good neighbors. I guess that's doubly true when one of the neighbors is a Bengal tiger.
A Bengal tiger.
Still, those tigers look so happy that I doubt they'd leave, even if you did poke a hole in their fence. Oh, but for heaven's sake, don't test that theory.
Right. Let's head over to the Indian peafowls. I've been told that we need to improve their social welfare.
Their social welfare. All right, we're going to go take a look at them, but then we're going to go ahead and wrap up the episode for the day. And yeah, let's go take a look at the Indian peafowls, see what's going on with
Now
them.
then, just find one of the peafowls and select them to open their information panel. Then we can have a good gander at how they're doing. Although technically, I suppose gandering would just be for geese.
So there we go. So we're going to go and wrap up
the
the...
welfare, and we can get a bit more...
Nancy, I'm trying to wrap up the episode. Thanks, Nancy. Let me talk. We're going to pause it right there just in case Nancy wants to come back. But yeah, there we go. Did a good job getting the Bengal Tiger exhibit all built up there. Kind of did some management stuff with our zookeeper huts and all that fun stuff there. But yeah, if this is your first time passing on through, don't forget to hit the subscribe button there, as we're going to be wrapping up the this zoo. I don't know if there's any more to the franchise mode, or the scenario mode after this, but that might be it. But after that we finish this up, we're going to be doing a franchise mode and doing a little playthrough of that and start our own beta zoo there. I've been messing around a lot off camera, and yeah, I'm starting to get really familiar with the way the zoo, Planet Zoo works and making money and all that fun stuff. So I'm pretty comfortable to... oh, that tiger just walked through that other tiger. Interesting. But yeah, I'm pretty comfortable to start a beta zoo there and share it on YouTube with y'all and get y'all's feedback and all that fun stuff. So again, if this is your first time hanging out with us, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the like button. Helps out the video, helps out the channel a lot. So hey, thanks so much everyone. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it as always. And until the next episode of Planet Zoo there, take it easy. Thanks so much.